and ask the band to play us Old Enzyme. Do 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 do. Then I'll just take what's left of me right back to where it used to be. And you'll go sail your magic carpet far across the sky. And I wish I could have made it more like the movies for you. Some pretty. Right. Craig's in the house, Argy's is in the house, Cars is in the house. Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing? Let me enlarge that chat with the wee magical control and the plus button. Right. It's going to be a slow start to the stream because rather than doing the books and stuff, I want to try the online. Has the online been giving anybody problems in terms of lagging them out and freezing their game up? Because I don't want to. As long as it's not giving them blue screens and black screens, then I don't mind lagging out. But if it's freezing their game, then that'll mean I'll have to keep on restarting the stream every time something like that happens. I mean, so it does. So as long as there hasn't been a whole lot of that. I also have Kay's video here beside me, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm going to need to try and figure out how to set the tunings and stuff for this here. It's not a good sign that they weren't able to repair or fix the problem with the BOP. So I'm just going to have to take my time here at the start and be patient and try and not get too frustrated. And then before we even try any of the races, we need to learn how to drive the car and learn the track, so as we're not the idiot in the room, you know. Think you'll need a setup for online. Yeah, Daz, yeah. Thanks for hopping in. Daz, did you say something as well? I think everyone is using the Audi as well. I seen earlier. Let's go to the garage first. I seen Rory at the start was using a Corvette, but I think when I went back to see him, he had changed into the Audi. So I'm assuming that the Corvette wasn't a competitive one for him, because I was hoping. I mean, Daz, didn't you make me a sexy livery for the Corvette? If the Corvette had been half decent, I'd much prefer to turn up in a sexy livery. But it does seem like it's a one-make race. Everyone's in the Audi. Right, so change car to start off with, and we're looking for category Group 3 cars, and I think we do have the Audi. Can someone just confirm to me? Dale Boy's in the house. Can someone just confirm to me this is the correct car? I already own this car, or is there more than one Audi in Group 3? I've got the R8 LMS. I'm thinking that this is the correct car. We just pick it, and then we need to go and start upgrading it or tuning it up and what have you. Keith is in the house. 13 in the house. Thank you very much. Dale, have you tried any of the online stuff? I'm busting to try it. Like I don't. It's gonna frustrate me even just trying to get the car set up here. But I do. I want to race against real people. I want a bit of a buzz again. Yeah, go to showcase and search Scotty when I'm in the Corvette. Right, I need to buy myself a Corvette, but I definitely want to do that as well. Is this the red car, guys? I'll pick this car anyway. If you can let me know. if this is the right, the right car that you're letting me be the guinea pig. Womble was doing very good earlier. Rory was really enjoying it. And it's just, it's real people, you know. I'm too excited. So I know I said I didn't have any interest in this here tuning stuff, but I want to race real people. So I do. It's too tempting. I'm gonna keep my patience. Arky says it is. That's the right car. I have to tune it though. Okay, thank you, thank you. Please be patient with me at the start of this stream, guys. I do have Key's wee video here on my telephone. So we're just gonna be trying to do whatever he does in the setup. Oh, what is happening? Ah, it's fucking froze on me. What is wrong? Oh, it didn't. It didn't. I had to hit the X button. There's a wee bit of a red face there, so there was. I think you have to be, and what? Think you have to be in. You want the livery for the badass one. I definitely want that one in the Corvette. But yeah, let's get this here car set up first, and then at some point as well we'll have an bit of patience, because you'll need to talk me through how I go and steal that livery and stuff from me. Right, I need to go to the tuning shop. Very bog standard livery in this one as well. Right, so in terms of upgrades, guys, have to just buy everything. I have to tune, so is right, none of that's available. And I certainly don't want sports tires. None of that's available. Power restrictor, that would be a yes. Power restrictor and ballast. Power restrictor and ballast. Surely that's a yes. Sorry, I think you need to be already in the car you want the livery for. I know Daz, I just want to try and get this here all sorted out first, but at some point, this evening, I will have a wee break and try and do that other one. Nicky Barnes in the house as well. No, I don't need to buy the power restrictor and the ballast. Oh. Does anybody know? Somebody? Is there somebody in the chat that can help a man out? Nicky says power restrictor. Have you not even had a go at it then, JJ? Can anyone confirm that Nicky is definitely right? Nicky, have you already tuned your car and stuff? Are you 100% sure? I won't buy this and then I can't remove it, and then I need to buy another whole car. Buy it, says Nicky. Yeah, you do have to buy the ballast and etc. Right, okay, purchase. Apologies guys, just be patient with me here please. And we need the ballast as well. Right, on to the semi-racing stuff. What are we buying? Is there anything here that we're buying? Some kush in the house as well. Thank you very much guys for hopping in. It will be a frustrating watch for you at the start here. I have no idea what I'm meant to buy and stuff. and I watched someone do a video as well, Kirith, about if you add some stuff. The gearbox, the transmission, check the racing parts so I don't have to upgrade them from the start. Right, I seem to have already purchased fully custom made a racing transmission. That sounds like something we're going to want. Don't buy that transmission. Arkies, right, if you know what to do, Arkies, talk to me, man. Is this the transmission I want to buy? Matt's in the house. Guys, thank you very much for hopping in. We're just trying to get a car all tuned up and stuff here. I mean, so it's ready for us to learn, I mean, the track. I would like to have a race with some real people. That's the right transmission. Okay, thank you, sir. Keep talking to me, Arkies, if you know what we're up to here. What tires do we need for the race? Racing mediums and a racing softs. Am I buying the both tires? And where has the racing hards went to? Hards only. Right, and I already own the hards. Okay, and there's nothing else there available for us. What about in the extreme parts? Are they letting people, is people using nitros? Tell me no, nitros isn't allowed, please. How would I buy any extreme parts? Yes, Matt, I'm trying to get a car ready so as we can go out and learn how to drive that car and learn the track and then have a race against real people. Ooh, it's exciting. Oh no, Arkies has just ran out of knowledge. Has any of you any knowledge about these extreme parts? Is there any nitros to be bought or? Anything like that? Attention please. Could somebody in chat tell me what to do? Subbed and liked. I have supported the Aries. Thank you, Mr. Kush. Right, I don't really want nitros. I'm hoping no one's allowed to use nitros. So we'll go back. We'll go back out. Right, now we'll have to go to, where do we go to mess about with the settings of the car? Just into the garage. All alone, Tron, you cannot run nitro in the dailies. Right, okay, good. So they sorted that out anyway. Car settings. Okay, let me try to watch Key's video now. If you haven't already checked out Key, go and check him out. You're about to hear them on here giving me some advice on his video. Hopefully I will understand his advice. There's a good chance I won't.
Time on GT7 with some of these cars by just concentrating on very simple things, because for example the Audi R8 is very like sketchy. It wants to break loose. So the first thing
it's a sketchy car
is concentrating on stability. Once you get stability, then you can work on a little bit of pace. So yeah, let's go into the setup and let's go through what I changed, and hopefully we can take half a second off some of your time to running default setups or more, and it can help you out maybe in the race. Now I haven't tried this setup out in the race, so bear that in mind. This setup is purely time trial at the moment. once I've figured out a race setup, I will also share that with you lot. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and let's get into this.
Head over and
Okay,
subscribe.
so this is the setup. The first thing you want to do is make some quick purchases. You will need to buy ballast, and you will need to buy the power restrictor. Now, the first thing you're going to do is put the ballast up to 115 and the power restrictor.
The ballast up to 115. Ballast. $115. What else did you say, Kate?
Down to 94.
He's also got the ballast at -14. This one's at -14. Apologies, guys. Apologies. We'll try and be in the chat. 21 and thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. Ghost Riders in the house as well. The steering angle adapters and with ballast and power restrictor. Right, hold on. And what else has he got here? He's got that at 94. 94. Right. Let me just check and make sure he has it down for us. He has it down. No, he's changed the whole pile of stuff. Right, hold on. Down force. He has it. 400. That's down as low as it can go. And 625 on this one. $625. Right, what else have you done here, man? What else have you done here? That's at 100. Fully customized. 280 down the bottom. Right, it's at 280. Let's continue to play it.
This will give you the power and the weight that you are required to enter the race. So make sure you get that done first. And then once you've got that ballast, move the ballast towards the front of the car. Because this is an MR car, a lot of the weight is towards the rear. That is why this car is very sketchy. So the first thing I did was, let's try and remove that sketchiness, put the ballast to -14. That will put the weight further forward on the car, which will give you a little bit more understeer. Bear that in mind. However, it should help settle the car down. Now, next thing, first thing I did was take all the aero off the front, because I want the car to have less rotation because it's already over-rotating. So I took all the aero off the front and put aero onto the rear. You can see it up to 625. Now, we also...
Right. Let me see what he's done over here. He's got... Stop shaking, phone. 57 to 60. Right, so he's got this. 57, this. That's 60. 6 and 4. 6 and 4. Apologies, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. We're getting there. 30 and 30. 40 and 40. 3.5, 9.5. Is that right? 3.5 and 9.5 there?
Didn't change too much settings on this left hand side. You can see.
No, 3.5 and 3.5. That's right. 2.1 and 2.1. 2.1. 2.1. And my goodness, it's hard to see on the telephone. We've got 0.05 and 0.10. 0.10 and 0.05. Is that right? Yep. Right, now down the bottom he's got 0 and 7. 7. 0.25. Oh my goodness, my eyes are struggling to see this. 0.59. And right down the bottom is 100. Okay.
With regards to damper settings and damping settings, we left them as they are.
That sounds like key it is, Neil.
Body height, the body ride height, which is just how high the car is, we reduced that.
If you haven't already, subscribe to Key. Go over and subscribe to him. This is him you're hearing in the background. We're using his setup in hope that it's pretty good.
Down to 57 on the front and 60 on the rear. Now what that is, it's decreased the gap between them, because as default the rake on the car is a lot more pointing forwards, so it's a lot sketchier. So what I've done there is I've lowered the rear down and brought the front down as well, but I've brought the rear down more, again, to try and settle this car down. So they're the first basic changes that I did with this setup, just to create a car that was more drivable, basically. Next thing, anti-roll bar. I made sure the rear roll bar was slightly lower than the front by 2. I did try the front roll bar on higher setting, and it felt too stiff for this track. I might just need other changes, because I did.
We'll be with you in a second, guys. We've just
I haven't gone into them areas yet,
maybe
so
should have done all this
area
before the stream started, like,
so,
but
now the camber angle, I kept them both at 2.1. I reduced them down because we want a bit more straight line speed with that really long straight on the back side of the track. Same with toe angle on the front and rear. I've changed them to try and get more straight line speed. You can see we've gone down to 0.05 on the front and 0.10 on the rear. Basically, that's creating a car that's going to go a bit faster on the straights, so it should give you a bit more top speed. Initial torque, I've gone down to 7 because I want the car to be a little bit easier getting on that throttle. Now, there is negatives to that in terms of understeer, but I'm trying to create a baseline setup that you can work on in terms of pushing a little bit more aggressively and, you know, feeling a little bit more confident. That's what you want with this car. You want a bit more confidence. So next up, accelerator sensitivity 25. Now
25 in. Thank you, guys. I'm just trying to set up my car here. I'm using Key's video.
Torque, the actual braking sensitivity, sorry, that is on 59. Now I did put that on to 60. What that does is it settles the car down in braking to create a less sketchy and oversteery car when you're actually trail braking into a corner. I did go back down to 49 because I found that I could get away with 59. I found that I could get away with going on to 59 rather than 60. Now they're the only changes you can do. You can see with the gearbox, make sure you buy the fully customizable racing gearbox. Now I haven't changed anything on the gears yet as well. So this setup is just pure basic changes. And
right.
You're going to see it can actually produce a reasonably good lap time.
That's it.
Now obviously I do expect this time to be well into the 43.
Right. Thank you very much, Key. Thank you very much. Go and subscribe to that man. Right. So I don't need to save this. It saves itself, hopefully. I just X out of this now and it'll stay all the same measure. Right, we'll X out of that. Hopefully all those settings have stayed the same there. Starting the game today, only done one race so far. You're confused already, I know, Neil. If you're anything like me, man, I'm not good at trying to learn my way through big games. Where's the online mode? Multiplayer. Right, I've never even went into this lobby. 2-player split lobby, obviously. I have no idea what I'm doing with the setups at all, so I'm just hoping. I mean, Key, he's a totally different, driving style as well. Like Key, for me, he's an aggressive driver. I mean, so he is, you know. I'm a much smoother, coasting and stuff. When I'm watching Key, he always looks very aggressive. What is this? Blah 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 blah. Create your own rooms. Surely I just hit OK. Okay. What's this? Oh, I want sports mode. A big red face. A bit of a red face, guys. Right, I'm looking for sports mode. Sports mode. There it is. Damo's in the house. Well, apologies for missing any obvious there that I've jumped in. We're just trying to get this sorted. Broadcasting only microphone audio because I entered a black scene. Okay. 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 It was just to skip through all these. What? Please register your participation. Please select a main area. Please select a secondary area. The fuck's missing? I'm just picking Belfast again. This will be used for sport mode, regional rankings. Your main area will be shown. The others, okay, register. Welcome to Gran Turismo 7. Blah 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 blah. Back or proceed? Proceed. Sorry guys, hopefully this is gonna get through this. Has it came back on yet for you? Or we're back on? Yeah, I can see my picture again now. Why am I only being advertised? Daily Race A? Ray is in the house. Hello guys, apologies for the very slow start to the stream. I've never done any of this here before, so I'm just trying to learn. Why don't I see more daily races than just this one? Click on that race. I don't want the race in Race A, so I don't Mr. Barron. Not currently available. It opens up other races. Right. Thank you. And this is Race C. So I click on this and then I should be allowed to qualify. Right. Qualifying time trial. JJ says, Scotty, what the flip are you doing? You've got a big red face. I would say it's a slightly pinkish red face. I don't know. Please don't hate me for being daft. Now I just want to learn this track. Ranking board, can I watch anyone to see when they're changing gear? View profile, no. Dezavasic. Load ghost, I can't just watch his replay, but does not even let you watch people's replays now. Top 10s. Load ghost, you're not allowed to watch the replay. Flash is in the house as well. Definitely not a professional streamer. I know Harkies, I know. Darn's in the house too. Hello gentlemen, thank you very much for hopping in. If you quite enjoy bog standard daft streamers, hit that like button and subscribe. It'll let you know every time I'm broadcasting live. If you hit the bell, I think. Right, well there's no sense loading the ghost in. We're just going out to have a drive and see if we can drive this thing, or if it's a nightmare to drive. Is it a rever outer as well, guys? Watch. You can attach. Watch. 175 to 1k. Not long. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. You can't watch top 10 replays anymore. Not from what I've seen there, though. What is JJ saying? You can watch. Hi to. Just tell me where to change gear. Have it a rev it out. That's really all. I don't want to watch for anything else. I'm a revving it out. I just want to learn the track on my own first. I basically just, I'm wanting to know, is it a short shifter or a rev it out? You can watch them from where you enter, you fool, Scotty. Again, live on stream. Someone tell me, revving it out, short shifting. That's the info I require, please. Rev it out. Thank you, Nicky. Thank you. I just wanting to learn the track. So we're not the idiot in the room causing crashes. Does it, hopefully at the end of each lap, it's like Gran Turismo, it'll give me a ghost. You might have a try at it later. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it at all. Especially because you said that they were cheating, and then whenever I turned on Rory's stream and I seen that they were talking about, oh, I thought it was back, I thought it was at a different part of the track there. Turned on Rory's stream and I seen that there was all settings and all. I was like, fuck. And then I seen them racing and I was like, oh, it's all real people he's getting to race against instead of stupid AI. And I got jealous. I wanted to go. I am just going to be spending a wee half hour here though, guys, learning the track. I do not want to be the idiot in the room. I don't mind being the slow guy in the room and getting lost, you know, but not the idiot who doesn't know where he's driving. And at the moment, you can see I would definitely be the idiot in that room. Thanks very much, anyone who's hopped in. 28 in the house. Yes, Arkies, catch you later, man. JJ might have a try later as well. Yeah, you definitely should, JJ. Everyone seemed to be enjoying it, like. What is there here to do? There's brake balance, although I heard someone saying that they just have the brake balance in the middle. Oh my goodness. Angela's in the house as well. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Oh, you'll just be looking for the next hour, so no problem, Greg. No problem, man. I just want to drive around here anyway and get some kind of flow for a while. learn some braking markers and what have you. Just 6 gears. Right, that wee black sign there at the top, is that a roundabout where we're braking? Yeah, that looks spot on. Right, and we'll go with that lamppost there. That would have been alright. So the first lamppost there looks spot on. Maybe that's really flat out. Right, pick a sign, the second one, the number 2. Maybe we can brake later than the number 2. Oh. A bit later than that. Apologies guys for missing any of the chat here. I just want to get some sort of idea. Right, we said we tried the 2 here the last time, we could break later than the 2. Just after the 2 was a bit better. -3, you boys talking about brake balance? I heard someone saying that they just had it in the middle, so that I haven't touched it. Not apex in that one at all. It's a reasonably small track as well, like, so we should find a flow. At least it's not like a huge big Suzuka track or something. Later apexes on corners, so what do? On again. We might try a wee bit of third gear around that there, see what it's like. I need to remember that there's a pause button as well. What's the transmission glitch you've been hearing about with a Super? Del Boy 129 in the house as well. Thanks for hopping in, guys. 40 people in the house having a nosy. Thank you very much, guys. We are planning on doing some races with real people tonight. I'm very excited about it, but we need to make sure that we have some sort of flow or some sort of consistency on this track. We've never learned the track, and we're learning this car as well, so we don't want to turn up in races and be the idiot in the room who's causing crashes and stuff. So we'll take our time here and we'll make sure we have some sort of flow. I should change the top speed on the gearbox. If you get the slipstream, I'll be going backwards, says Kush. Are you sure? We've just copied the keys. How sure are you about that? I should be getting well over 170. Right, and I'm not. You're saying I'm not getting well over 170. Right, so exit. I can still do it from here, can't I? He was on time trial, so has he been streaming? Has he been saying once he got into the race that he needed it up more? Right, so in the settings, car settings, detail settings, right, and you're saying you should change the top speed. So information on the top speed then, please, if you would, guys. The top speed, we'll have it on 280 at the moment. Wind's top speed was on 300. Thank you, wind. Thank you, man. Okay. Any other advice, wind? If you've been playing, I mean, with your settings, we've just got the exactly what key Ming said there with everything else. Yes, he was in time trial. It was just in time trial that he was in as well. That was just like a basic setup. Okay, rear downforce 525. Rear downforce. Where's that shit? Rear downforce. Why am I not seeing rear downforce? Why am I being so stupid here? Why do I not see rear downforce or rear downforce? Rear car. Am I blind? Am I just blind? Am I looking at it? Right, hold on. It says front and rear. Downforce. So I'm looking for downforce. I don't see. Downforce, sorry there. Sorry guys. This must be downforce right next to my camera. Oh, at the top. Thank you. Right, so let me scroll back up and see what that says again. Rear downforce 525. $525. Oh, that's a whole lot different. That's gonna give me a slidey bum, I bet you. You turning me into a drifter artist. Rear camber angle 3.0 camber angle. Camber angle. Oh, for fuck's sake, why am I so stupid, guys? I'm blind again. Camber angle. Aerodynamic performance. Camber angle. Camber angle. Negative camber angle. So you said rear camber angle. 3. Apologies, bear with me guys, bear with me. Right. You had the ballast positioning at minus 50. Right, ballast. Where's the ballast? Ballast positioning minus 50. Boom, all the way to the front. Okay. Minus 50. Let's scroll back down now. We're looking for winds. Should I send you the screenshot of your map setup? You're racing now. You'll send it to me in 22 minutes. Is that okay? This is a sole reason why you're not playing the game. I know, darn, I know. I'm just, the game feels, it feels nice though, darn, you know, it'll be worth it. I hope it'll be worth it. It does feel nice, right? We'll leave it at that for the moment, and then we'll just keep on driving and practicing, and hopefully wind will come back at some point. It's so confusing, I know, Doug. it'll definitely, hopefully they'll get the BOP sorted out, but you know, they just haven't been able to, to stop them cheating without doing an update. So they've just made it that you're allowed to change your settings. Right, and now I'm getting well over 170. I must be looking better for you then, is it? Tops out very quick there. I have to say, I hated the Audi in GT Sport. This feels like a nice car. Strap at a third. Yeah, I think third's the way to go around there. Marty's in the house as well. Sam's in the house. Thanks very much for hopping in, guys. Apologies for missing that chat. You know what I'm like. Just trying to learn this track before we dive into a race and be the idiot in the room. Oh, you can feel it though. Just nice and gentle with the throttle. This car is seeming to run good. What sort of times are we hoping? I mean, to get to, that's a steady lap as well, guys. Any of you've been watching, I don't need ridiculous top-notching times, you know, just a steady lap. What should I be aiming for? I would imagine in the 46s anyway we're looking for. Be on the brakes a bit gentler there. We're braking a lot more in a straight line. Just stay away from that first gear. I'm not paying attention to my gears, so I'm not at the moment. You're doing 146. Steady 146's cars. Sam says brake at 80%. Oh, I wonder what that was a penalty for what part did we cut? Right, let me hit retry and just try to find 80% on this here before we start. Full braking, just off a tad. Full braking, just a wee toe. Full braking. Full braking. Just off a tad, just a wee bit of pressure off it. Full braking, just a bit of pressure off. Just a bit of pressure off. Oh, there we go. Pressure. So that, look at how we're able just to bring that down. If any of us were watching me when I was trying to be able to do that on GT Sport, it was impossible. On GT Sport it was like, it was just immediately dropping away down to here with the smallest wee movement. That's just a bit of pressure off. Way better on this game. Both wheels went over the white line. You're using keys. You have the setup now. Change the top speed definitely, JJ. I'm immediately going better in a straight line. I mean, so you'll definitely need to change your top speed. Need to sort that corner out. I only changed the top speed, not all the gears, but it's immediately helped, like on the straights. And it isn't time trial like those guys says, you know what I mean? So as soon as you get a bit of a slipstream as well, you'll need that extra top speed. Penalty. Are you allowed to cut the exit of it like that? Seem to be allowed to cut. Right, our initial turn in there, we took a huge big chunk, and we took a huge big chunk on the exit. So it's the right hand bits that we want to avoid cutting. The bits on our left hand side, we seem to be allowed to take a nice chunk of them. Still struggling with that one. You need miles per hour. Why have I got it on kilometers at the moment? Where do I go to change that? Mile. Oh, I'm on miles per hour. So I am. Right, so we're allowed chunks on the left. Hated this car like in GT Sport. I'm enjoying driving this here at the moment. no tower or fuel on, like, but yeah, that was slightly straighter braking, it was a bit nicer. Oh, bit greedy, bit greedy. Not good, that was awful. If we were to bounce into a race now, like, on the way into that third section, it would be causing a crash. These guys behind us would be like, oh my god, what a dickhead! Get out of my way! Oh, you're hitting the chicane, you're pinning the chicane. Don't tell me it's your settings. You need to change those settings, Scotty. I'm crashing on the chicane every time. Is it a whole lot different in the race? Wind? Is that like your first attempt in the race? I mean, with your settings? Are you struggling with these here settings in the race once you're been it once every race there? You need to stop that shit. Not the settings. You're happy enough with the settings. Sparks is in the house. Well, 42 people in the house. Thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. We're just trying to learn the track here before we have some real races. We're real people. No stupid AI. There'll be no stupid handbrake turns trying to hit cones and challenges like that, or fuel saving challenges. It'll hopefully be real races. I'll send you my setup. Thank you. I'll just take a picture of it on my telephone, so as I don't have to keep on going back and forth and writing that down. Thank you, Wendy. I'm assuming that's your one now. Let me go and take a picture of that on my phone. Thank you. Let me go and look at those pictures. Right. Clive is in the house as well. Don's in the house. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Apologies for missing that chat as usual. If you haven't hit the like button, feel free to think about that stuff. Settings. Car settings. Detail settings, right. Let's have a look at this stuff. $60 and $70. $60 and $70. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. $40.46. 2.1, 3.2, right? 0.05, 0.110, okay. Looks alright. 0.15. 40. You're quite a bit different than Key, aren't you? A lot of movements. And 50. Right. We're on to this stuff now. Hold on, see, look at it and see if you're doing right there, right there. ECU, that's the first thing that we see. Oh no, we can see 400 and 425, right, we've done that. Output adjustment 94, output adjustment 94. $115, 50, 100. 300 and 0, okay. That's us. Thank you, Wind. Matt is in the house as well. Hello, Mr. Smith. Thanks for hopping in. New followers, Mr. Smasher 92. Thank you. got too greedy just on the exit. Unfortunately, I can't race you, Scotty. You'll be in the same races. Is PS4 guys not able to race with PlayStation 5s? PlayStation 4 guys are racing on their own. Is that what you are saying? Bug, hopefully it'll not affect you that much. Wind, is that what you're telling me, man? I'm never going to be able to race with PlayStation 5 guys. So how's the FIA and all meant to work? What if I missed her? What did you say? Unfortunately, you can't race me. Scotty, you will be in the same races as PS4 drivers. Scotty, PS4 and PS5 players are split. I don't get that at all, like, surely they're going to change that. Otherwise, if you have a PlayStation 4, then your FIA races will not matter. If you have a PlayStation 4, you're not allowed to compete in the FIA with all the ones. That's very disappointing if they're not going to change that. If that's the way it is, I'm never going to get the race with Super GT or Rory or Key or any of the big streamers. Never get, or any of the fast guys. They'll all have PlayStation 5s. The FIA will probably be together. I hope so. I hope so. David's in the house. Hello, David. Keep ECU power output at 100. Why? What is the difference there? ECU output, keep it up at 100. Oh, I'm in violation, so I am now. What was it at? 94, I think. So that's why that had to come down. Because of our settings. I'm gonna have to open the door so I am get a wee bit of air. It's very warm in here. Although we'll put an wee bit of coal on the fire, just so we don't end up freezing later. When she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately how it just seems to come in waves. Right. Smoke break. Is there now that we'll have a wee bit of a flow on the track? Can I maybe have a nosy at someone's replay? JJ said we can. JJ, are you still out in the chat? Don't show again. Qualifying time rankings in here maybe, and then I'm allowed to look at them. Top 10 stars. There's someone in the R8. View profile. Play replay. Right, let's have a quick juke now and see what they are doing. And it's crazy how lately how it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking. Is that showing me the start? That's not the start of the replay, surely. It doesn't even show you them into the first corner. How the fuck you meant to even judge where he's braking there? Right, just after the black sign. That's an awful start to a replay, that. Who's using assists? This guy here? Hawk, look at how much you're allowed to cut on the exit of that one, boys. You're allowed a huge big cut there, and then on the exit of it, right? So we don't need to worry about the exit of that one. He took a big cut on the entry and then hit that apex, missed that one totally, really just straight lined it on the exit. Did he have a lift in the accelerator over that bit of grass on the exit? No, he held it in. Do you know that the lobbies are split? I just heard that, Flash. I just heard that, man. Really, really disappointed in that. Like, that's, being honest, that's not how they promoted the game. They told me, basically, as far as I'm concerned, that there was cross-play. PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 guys would be able to play the guy. I mean, so they did. So, like, if it ends up I'm not even allowed to compete in PlayStation 5 lobbies with all the big YouTubers and all the top splitters, that's a joke. They've basically told me something. Like, they definitely did advertise the game, did they not? Or am I just listening, I mean, to what other people have said? I mean, did they not advertise the game and tell us that PlayStation 4 is going to be able to play with PlayStation 5? So I'll be very, very disappointed if that stuff's not sorted out for FIA races and daily races. You need to be able to, no, I mean, all that excitement. I'll never see Super GT again, never see K again, never see any of the streamers on PS5. What are you saying? People are using assists? You can see his anti-wheel spin is working really hard. You can cut that a lot. Yeah, you certainly can. Enable counter steer. Right. Spin the wheel. PS5. Digit has just realised this, so he's going to have to buy a PlayStation 5. Surely they'll change it, Flash. They did advertise the game, did they not? In one of their trailers, they says the PlayStation 4 will be able to play with PlayStation 5. They said something about crossplay. That basically means if you have a PlayStation 4, you're ineligible, I mean, to compete in the FIA races. I know, I know what you're saying, Bug. I just, I don't know. I don't really want to get used to driving a car. I mean, with it on, and then it ends up at a later point that everyone realises actually no, it's better to be off, and then you're used to driving it. It won't be changed, mate. There is no incentive for them to change it. I wasted it. I wouldn't have bought the game if I knew that. If I knew that, I would not have bought the game. I'll never get the race with those big sexy names in again. That gets me all excited. There's a tear in my eye. Can't believe that stuff. 57 people in the house, my goodness. Thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. Feel free to hit the like button, as they say. I'm gutted with that. I'm gutted with that. Absolutely gutted. over 60 people in the house. Thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. We've just heard the devastating news that PlayStation 4 guys like me won't race against PlayStation 5 guys. And everybody's basically PlayStation 5 these days, or all the big streamers. I never get the race with those top notchers. Again, they'll all be on PlayStation 5s. It's not fair, Mr. Turismo. I ain't gonna bring in a fucking call-out video on you. You told me it was cross-play before I bought the game. May learn how to take that stuff like a man though, on the chin. Was Rory and any other streamers who was racing today using assists? I never noticed Rory mention anything about assists like. Thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, they're wanting people to buy a PlayStation 5. I'm allowed that much. Is that allowed? That was even more. Let me see. Oh, that's not allowed. That was too much. So it was. Like, you're allowed to cut. Mr. Turismo does say you're allowed to cut. But if you cut that much, it's like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Who do you think you are? He turns into a Spice Girl. Who do you think you are? Do you think you are? Some kind of superstar. You have got to swing it, shake it, move it, make it. Who do you think you are? Why have I not got a ghost now here all of a sudden? Because I restarted. It removes your ghost then if you restart. It's a sad, sad situation. I'm never gonna race with a PS5 guys. I'm sad, so sad. I wish they told me sooner. And I probably saved up for a PS5 instead of spending my money on Gran Turismo. PlayStation 5s are, you can't even get them at the minute here. Sure you can't. and you're talking like 500-600 quid for them as well, at least, probably more. Devastating news. Colin McRae came out that day and had a wee play. It was very slow, I know. But Colin did send the fans home happy. They cheered and roared around that corner. It's getting a wee bit nippy in here now. I'm going to close the door again. Still 61 people in the house as well. Guys, thank you very much. Anyone who's hopped in to have a wee lurk or a nosy, feel free to hit the like button. We're getting a wee bit of a flow. I'm gonna be jumping into some races very soon. In fact, let me get a sponsor for this evening. Today's sponsors of Scotty Senior's live streams is from Dale Farm. It's Suki. Again, from the shop just around the corner. Stored in his fridge, brought home, put into my fridge, and now taken out, helping me stay sober and quite sensible for you. Lovely and cold as well. Although I did notice just at the side of me here from weeks ago a wee splash of vodka that was left. So I'll put that wee splash of vodka in there. It'll not do much. It'll not do much for us. It'll still be healthy. I'll not be over the limit. Definitely not. Still can't believe. In fact, now that I know I'm not even getting to play with PlayStation 5, guys, I'm going to sign up for a race. I'm not really scared anymore. I'm not going to be in with all those sexy names at all. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. I wonder if I could have a refund. Enter 11 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Qualifying. Check my time, says JJ. What settings, JJ? What did you do with your settings? Did you change anything else, or exactly what key used? Did you change your top speed? Or did you go for anything that wind has given me? It was definitely a wee bit more stable on keys. There's a bit more of a back end on it on wind settings, although much less understeery than keys. Key setup, absolutely no changes at all. You're on a PlayStation 4, aren't you, JJ? Oh, come here, I want you. What is your time? There's your time there, 1:44.6. I'm only doing 1:46s. So prepare to get stuffed. Right, let's see if we can. We've got like 9 minutes. I'm gonna take a shitload of time off that. JJ, did you use assists? No, Bug, you're not you, right? No, you didn't use assists. Oh, shite, Stephen. Absolutely shite. that steering wheel opened up on the exit of that one. Oh. Brake Checked is in the house. Hello, Brake Checked. Nice to meet you, sir. You reckon their best days are behind them? This game is stuck in the past and boring. Bad AI, badly done online, and it's just boring. You reckon? I think if you're still at the early stages of grinding, keep going through the missions. It's very, very grindy, agreed, but it looks amazing. The rain is amazing. The transition from day to night is amazing. And when you do get into a good car, it feels way, way better, way more detail and stuff. I mean, than GT Sport, and it is only new. I mean, give them a couple of months to do updates and fix their online mode and stuff. It's not my favourite game at the moment, but it has the potential to be the best driving game I've ever played, for sure. Glasgow's in the house. Almost up to 50 likes. Thank you very much, guys. You think it just looks like a PS3 game? Oh god, I think it looks gorgeous. Especially the new tracks. I'm very, very impressed with how it actually looks. Right, Stephen, a steady lap and at least improve your time before qualifying starts, or before the race starts. Best time in the minute. Is what? A 46.5. It's not a good start to the lap because I was looking for my best time. Right, open up the wheel, keep it opened up. I think we're getting 46.5 left. Still a shitload more time on it though. You used -3 on your lap, JJ. I'm just gonna stick with it the way it is at the moment. We'll see what way the tower is. Here we go, boys. Our first ever race online on Gran Turismo 7. Digit is here. Can't say we know anybody else. Burrs is on a PlayStation 4. Right, let's just try and survive the first one and not ruin anybody's race. Abdu is in the house as well. And we're just going to want the radar on. Warm-up has been complete. Handbrake turns have been done. JJ, where are you? Did I not see you in this race? Are you not in here? Or did I miss you? Don't lag me out in my first ever race, Mr. Turismo. It'll be some disgraceful behaviour if you do. Thank you boys. Just looking to survive and not ruin anybody's race. See if we can get some sort of flow of it and enjoyment out of it, and then the rest of the week we might be addicted to the poison. 52 in the house as well, and 51 likes. Is there any of you out there hasn't hit it yet? I reckon you should think about that stuff. You can use your finger, you can use your thumb, you can sit on it with your bum, you can put a picture of an enemy on it and headbutt that stuff. It all works the same way. You should give it a go. What's going on? Have I lagged out, boys? Have I lagged out here? Is that a stream ending shit in my very first ever entry? I do have a wee spinny loading thing down in the corner, but it doesn't feel good. Is loading periods long like this? Or is my first experience of Gran Turismo online this shit here? PS4 loading time's just right. It's just a big loading time for PS4. Are you in this race, JJ? Online is hysterical in this game. Well, hopefully I'll not ruin anybody's race, he said right before the turn 1 incident. This is a huge no, you're not in this race. I will hopefully see ye in a couple of races. This is a huge loading time. I feel like I'm not getting into a race. I feel like that's the end of the stream. There's going to be a reboot required. Yeah, especially for race C and the FIA races. Brake checked. I want to see a BOP as well. And this race was meant to be BOP'd, only they figured out a way to cheat I mean, to cheat around it. So and they weren't able to fix that without doing an update, they said, so they just made it a tuning race. So it still sounds as if, like, with an update they'll maybe fix that stuff. Guys, do you still think that I'm going to get into this race? Is this normal? Any PlayStation 4 guys out there in the chat have entered races. Is this normal for PlayStation 4? This huge big loading screen? Or have I lagged out? Have I froze? DJ's in the house as well. Went to Digistream. He's also stuck on the loading page as well. He's not giving up about it. Sure he's not. He's hanging about. There's maybe just someone else in the room who's about to lag out and they haven't give up. We just need to wait on the guy with a bad connection quitting out and giving up. And if it's me with a bad connection, the rest of the lobby's going to be here all fucking night. Because I'm not giving up. How are you, Henry? Doing well, hopefully. Digits the same, he's waiting too. You're all stuck in the lobby. There's no way the race is going to happen. Attention, please. Have a poll while you're waiting. Oof, damn, JJ, brutal. Mr. Eisward 89 is in the house. What is happening? We're all in the same lobby. If you're on a PlayStation 4 entering in this race in Top Split, then yeah, it seems like we're stuck here. Hopefully though, I could maybe hit the O button and quit out of the race or something, because if that's me stuck here, because I'm streaming directly from my PlayStation, it's a stream ender for me. It maybe needs a bit of encouragement instead of all this bitching about it by everybody. Come on, Gran Turismo. Your game's fantastic, man. We all love it. Oh, especially the tuning stuff that you've given us. It's fabulous. All those hours spent flicking numbers to the left and especially to the right. Oh, it's nice when you flick them up to the right, so it is. Oh, it's my favourite thing to do on the game. You should add more to the right, definitely, please. More flicks and more numbers. Play some darts while we wait. I know I maybe couldn't I? Well, we'll flick it round and have a game of darts. It's oh, come on, Mr. Turismo. We thought he should have had a big red face. But it was absolutely fine, guys. Tell me, trust in the man. Have a bit of faith, for goodness sake. What he's like. I was almost about to curse the man out and bitch about him. But he knows what he's doing. He's just being patient. He made it work. Yes, Jerry. All we needed was to threaten. That's what it needed. Threaten to get out of your seat. Get out of the car. And then it's like, attention please, could all racers move to the starting grid. Right, let's not kill anybody. Seems like a lot of people have indeed quit out and give up. Only 10. 11 in the room now, and we're up to 8th. So people have given up and quit out. Me and Digit Butt and Bears hung about there. Our first ever race is go! 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 And we shall have a lift and a coast and a cruise and try just not to take anyone out. Oh, there was almost a bright red face on lap number 1. Bring them back to me. Bring them back. Bring them back. We're alive, guys. We're alive. We haven't killed anybody, and we're still driving in the right direction. I've never passed anyone in this game yet. Oh, I want my first ever pass, if you don't mind, or at least a threat of it up the inside. Oh, I feel guilty. I feel awfully guilty. Oh, 5-second penalty. Well done, Mr. Turismo. A round of applause for Mr. Turismo. That was really, that was nice to see. A good penalty system. The French guy turned up and I boomed him. I was terrible. That's not even him. Did he quit out? No, he's still there. Oh, I killed someone. He's a Frenchman. Was boomed by the Irishman. He's not going to like the Irish. That's a nice big penalty, but I like that. Poor driving from ourselves. Harshly punished. Nice to see. Looks like he's still here. Ruined his race, I know. I'm a noob. Accidental though, accidental. Where is this penalty zone? Another penalty? What did we cut there? Oh my goodness, a DR reset in our first ever race, guys. There's going to be a DR reset maybe in our first ever race. Naughty boy. Oh, smacked my bum. We were out of order, Mr. Turismo. Where is he? I want to wait in this guy as well. Apologise. What's he doing? He's quit? I think he's quit. Has he? Has he been into the pits or what? I think he's that disgusted in his... He's in the pits now. He's probably up at our garage. So he is arguing with the team boss. He'll be effing and blinding. The boss is actually on... What is it, boss? He says he's going to get me. And after the race, he won't leave our... Can you not call security and get rid of him? Right, well after the race I'm not coming back, man. I'm gonna park the car at the end of the pit lane and sneak in the back door, okay? If you don't mind. No problem. Make sure you open the back door for me. Don't have it locked. Thank you, sir. Right, let's just try and find a flow and consistency for the rest of this race, so as we don't. He's down to 16 now behind us. Let's apologise to the man. He is still going. There was a red face that day. There was some disgraceful driving in our very first ever race. There's no hiding it, guys. Look at the shame. Sorry. Really sorry, man. I flashed the headlights. I apologise to him. Je me baise, Scotty Senior. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I do some poor boom boom drive. I apologize. I hope to improve my driving standards. Is there a pit stop? Am I going to have to pit? Oh, we are. Look at the fuel. There's definitely a pit stop. Need to be a lot more patient than we were in the qualifying. Rear tires are going as well. We'll maybe go to the front a couple. What did it do? What part of it did it cut there? Need to avoid the apexes on the rights. If there is a DR reset, the way there is in Gran Turismo, we are getting it. Just need a lot more patience. Braking slightly earlier everywhere. Oh my goodness, the rears have gone. It's only hard tires. Lap 5 we might as well come in now then. Yep, everyone else coming in now as well. I haven't learnt where the pit even is, guys. Where is the pit? I wonder. Right, I'm allowed a chunk of that. Avoid the one there. Avoid that one. And I'm allowed a chunk of that. Isn't that right, Mr. Turismo? Wasn't that fair? That was fair, that lappy says. Where is the pits? Where is the pits? I'm going to run out of fuel if I can't find the pits. Was that them? Was that the pits, sir? I missed them. And for fuck's sake. That wasn't the pits. That didn't look like the pits. I don't know where the pits is, guys. We're going to run out of fuel. Oh dear. Then there's the exit of the pits. We've drove past the pits, guys. Ah, why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of that shit? Although we're going to find out now that if you run out of fuel, does your car completely stop, which would be good if it completely stopped if you made that mistake, rather than the way Gran Turismo was and it just run out and then slowed you way down. I'm looking everywhere for the pits. It must have been that one that we drove past. I'm revving it out, but so I kind of want to run out. Right, we've run out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out now. Oh, there's someone. No, did he just crash? No, we're coming up to the chicane. I wonder if it's going to totally stop on us. Or does it just keep on moving forward? Let's get off the racing line. I would like it to totally stop here. Oh, no, it's not. There's some sort of revs there now. So you keep going. Right, is this the pits? On fumes. Look at the track map. Scotty, I can't even see the bloody track map. I'm assuming this is the pits here. The track map's up behind me. This has to be the pits. Right, here's a white line indicating perhaps this is the pit. After the penalty. What happened? What happened? What happened there, guys? Right, so that's not the pits. I'm not allowed to drive there. Oh my goodness. What a first experience of GT7 online. Let's find the pit stop, or else we're in fucking trouble in the next one too. Please refuel. Is this the pits? Reset. It reset me because it was off the track. Is this the pits? Is this the pits? Right here, guys. Talk to me quick. It looks like there's somewhere I can drive here. Looks like it is. That was where the pits were. Alright guys, hard tires. No need for any more fuel. Oh. John says yes, man. 48 people watching this shit. Live on stream as well, guys. The shame. The embarrassment. There's no hiding it. I can try to hide it, but it'll shine through. There is no hiding that stuff. Right. I didn't put fuel in. It told me it was full. Why? Oh my god. Oh. It can't go any worse. What could go wrong did go wrong that day. Oh my goodness. The French man who we took out has given up on this one as well. He's out of there. I'm not a quitter, but I'm here for the long haul. I can't believe this shit. Is there an auto drive? There's an auto. Oh my goodness. My god, I'm so sorry. So I thought we were full, but we were actually empty. That's why it looked full. I thought to myself, oh, it's a no fuel race. Don't know why I thought that, because it was fucking out of fuel. high a brain faded like that? Is it going to disqualify me, I wonder? Or am I allowed to cruise like this? Oh, what an experience. What a first experience. It can only get better, guys. It can only get better. I don't think it matters what we do in the next race. Our overall time is going to be better than this. Back markers don't ghost. If they've run out of fuel, it appears to do. Right, so when am I allowed to drop down here into this without getting reset? Maybe after these wee white lines, that might indicate that I can come here. I'm allowed. No, that's not. This isn't a pit lane, sure it's not. Ah, they're coming round. Don't ruin anyone's race. Is this the pit lane? No, it's not. Oh, right, I don't want to affect anyone. Oh, come on. Come on, get out of people's way, man. Get out of people's way. Oh dear, imagine someone waits for me in the FIA and takes you out a lap behind. Because they don't ghost. Although I do think it should be like that. I know you will get dickheads who slow down and wait in order to take you out. But back markers should not be ghosted out. That's when all the stuff happens in real life. That's where you have the opportunity to make time and to lose a lot of time whenever there's back markers and tail enders. Right, this is the pits here. Alright boss, we're back again. You forgot to put fucking fuel in. You forgot to put fuel in, boys. Where is the fuel man? Where is the fuel man? I don't even see anyone holding any fuel there. There he is. Go on. I don't want that fuel, the same fuel man in the next race, boys. Change him. Oh, here. This feels fast now. Last lap. We're on the last lap. One minute until the next race? What do you mean? Does everyone have to wait on me finishing because I'm so far behind? Read the chat. This is great. No chat reading. What do you mean? Am I holding everybody up here? We're all going to miss the next race because I'm so slow. I missed it. What are you talking about? How can you miss a race if you're in a race? Stop and leave me alone. This is making you raging. What is going on? You missed the race because it took so long to load. So if all of us have missed this race then, what was it meant to do? Was it meant to just quit out of this one? And take more punishment for quitting out? I missed the race because it took so long for the race to start. Listen, boys, it's a new game. I blame Mr. Turismo in part. I won a trophy there, guys. Sport mode debut. What is... Oh, he's happy. He's happy. Well done. Look, he's a big red face though. Look at him in the background. One guy clapping, one guy putting his hand up, and him in the middle is the fuel guy. Big red face. Every day is a school day. I don't want any more school days. Not like this. I think I was in detention that day. My goodness. So everybody in this lobby has missed the next race. That's what you're saying. Well done, Scotty. Once again, zero chat rating. Sorry. I think you need Karen there, Scotty. I feel like it would be trouble. I honestly do. I would love to be able to allow people to chat. I mean, but like, there's too much that could go wrong. If I put everybody's chat into speech, then there would be swearing. I mean, broadcast live, people would be arguing between each other. That happens every now and again in the chat. Sometimes you would get idiots. I mean, coming into this chat like that there guy the other night who tried to post a rude joke and stuff. And you could also get people who just enjoy trying to annoy you, and they could come in and start talking shite and saying rude stuff and all, you know. I think it would definitely help me, but I think it's very risky. I should have someone in a party chat and just scream me ear, Scotty, that other guy wasn't a rude. It wasn't a rude joke. Well, I don't think we'll let him finish the joke. Sure we didn't. His name was too rude. I can't believe that went like that, the very first one. Oh. You didn't read what he said. Who said he said? He said something disgusting. He didn't even need to say anything disgusting. His name was disgusting, and then he must have had a second disgusting account as well, because he hopped in. But yeah, that's what I mean about having everybody's voice, I mean, put into speech. You would have guys who were deliberately, I mean, trying to ask you questions and annoy you and make you feel down and depressed and stuff. And I'm not in a situation where I particularly want people coming in, and any of you who know the situation I've went through the last 5 or 6 months, I don't want to put myself in a situation where someone who's trying to be a bit funny or wanting to see you feel sad or down or depressed, I mean, comes in and starts asking silly questions or saying silly things. You know, it's hard enough for me at the moment to try and keep a bit of happiness. This is like all I've got at the minute, so it is, lads. This is what I have in my life. I have you guys to play with and have a bit of company, and that's it. So I would like to keep that shit as happy as we can. I'm going to have a sip of today's sponsors. He ignored us in the pits as always. JJ, do you want to open a lobby? Because you're very quiet and you can yell and shout at me whenever I miss something, because you're very, very quiet. You know, you'd hardly even know you're there. So it'll just be like I'm on my own. But if there's something important, you can feel free. I love how Scotty is reading no chat even when he's not doing. Right, hold on a minute. Scotty, why don't you read chat when you're in the pits? Boom, Super GT and Key are racing, but we can't race with them. Yep. I think they're maybe in slower lobbies than us, JJ. Improve your quality time. Okay, yeah. Actually, no. He might change his mind again. Or don't even have your voice broadcast. And don't be waffling to me too much. Don't be getting overconfident or anything. Know what I mean? But I don't know. Improve the qualifying time. We've got 8 minutes. I need to keep looking at check. If there's no crossplay between PS4 and PS5, then there should be separate top times too. There'll have to be separate FIA championships, surely. Or else there just won't be an FIA championship for PlayStation 4 guys. Anyone on a PlayStation 4, it's impossible to get the World Final. Or will they have a PlayStation 4 World Final as well as a PlayStation 5 World Final? What is my max speed? Set to 300, I think, maybe, or don't know, don't remember. I would have to go and check that. Hold on, I'll tell you now by checking it in Win's picture. My max speed 300, top speed 300. Move it down to 290. Hang on, dude. Try and improve my time. .46.5. 46.4. Settings gonna change it from here. No. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. 290. Oh, right, no problem. I should have hit the bloody square button there maybe and saved that. My first ever online race experience. Oh. Dale boy, did you see my first ever online race there? I feel like it's a bit sneaky of PD to not tell people there'd be no yeah, 100%. Dale, I wouldn't have bought the game if they'd have said before the game came out that PlayStation 4 guys will not be able to compete with PlayStation 5 guys. I wouldn't have bought the game. 100%. I'm still glad I bought the game. I mean, so I am and stuff, but I'm gutted. Unless I get a PlayStation 5, which there's no sign of me getting a PlayStation 5 anytime soon at all for me. So I'll never get to play with all them exciting names again, all them sexy YouTubers and all the top splitters. I'll be lonely with PlayStation 4 people. It's not fair. Did you witness the shit that I went through in my first ever online race, Sir Dale? It was some shameful stuff. I don't think my red face is going to go away. It's here to stay for quite a while, at least the rest of the day. Enable assists. Unless I have people like JJ and other streamers like Key and Rory and all, unless I see people like Demons using assists, I really don't even want to think about assists. So I don't. Like if I had top notchers, like Key, talking about it, having to use assists, or Wind, or even JJ in, you know what I mean? Then yeah, I would definitely give it a go. Ochdale, what happened? Man, remember Murray Walker used to say, this is a race, and what can happen usually does. Well, it did. What could go wrong did go wrong. I tried to pass someone and I took someone out, so I had a big red face for that. Although very, very good to see that Gran Turismo gave me a 5-second penalty because it was poor driving from me, so that was good. The penalty system worked a treat. Then we just slowed down, dropped back to last place and apologised to the guy. Then we drove around and we realised that we had to do a pit stop for the fuel. Unfortunately, I didn't know where the pits were. I didn't check that stuff. Never drove into the pits. So we missed the pit lane. So we had to drive a full lap with no fuel. We then found the pit lane and came into the pits, changed our tyres, and for some reason, when we were asked if we wanted fuel, we looked at it and we thought that we were full. We thought it was already full, so we clicked that we didn't want any fuel, and then when we came back out of the pits, we realised that we were still empty. So we then had to drive round for another whole lap and then came back in, and we missed entering into the next race as well because of how long the loading screen and stuff took. It just all went wrong, man. It was ridiculous. So it was. Nothing we could do about it. Well, I suppose we could have drove a bit better, practiced a bit more, knew where the pits were. I had a bit of a laugh myself. If I hadn't have laughed, I'd have cried. What are you on, Dale? Are you on PlayStation 4 or else are you on PlayStation 5? Are you still able to play with all the other ones? You'll definitely be rewinding that. Oh, come on, it was ridiculous. I even thought that this was the pit lane, so I drove the whole way up here, and then whenever I got, or no, it was around here. I drove around here, and I thought to myself, right, there's the pit lane. So I went down there and drove the whole way around here, right? So I thought to myself, I'm in the pit lane now, I'm in the pit lane now, I'm in the pit lane. This is what I was thinking, I'm in the pit lane. Then, when I got about to here, it reset me right back to the start of that corner for cheating, for cutting the track. He didn't read the chat. I know we told him that. I'm not good at the chat. I know I'm disgusted. Like, as far as I'm concerned, it's not that they didn't tell us that we wouldn't be. It's not like they just didn't say nothing. I thought that they told us that there would be cross-play. Is that not something that they actually told the community? There will be cross-play on this game between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5? Or am I just imagining that? I could have swore that they actually told us. Right, let's exit out to make sure that we don't miss signing up for the next race. Our second experience in the online mode will be better. It still probably won't be good, but it will be better than our first experience. It has to be. I literally need a spatter. I know. Is there any kind of apps? Does any of you know any kind of apps on your telephone, like a free chatting app? I mean, the likes of Jerry or Benson or anyone who was watching could actually send me a message, and rather than me having to open it, it just speaks to me. Is there any like we speaking apps like that? I mean, I could individually, select people. Because I definitely think that allowing all the texts in the speech, I know it would help me. It would definitely help me and all, but it wouldn't be good for the stream. There's plenty of idiots out there as well, guys, who would come in and deliberately say rude stuff, especially because they know it's going to be read out. You sure there are? You don't know what they're called? How did you not see the party invite? Sorry, JJ. Parties I can join. VQS Jack. We've now got a spotter in her ear. Hello, JJ. Do you copy? Radio check. Radio check. Hello. Can I have a radio check from you, JJ? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, JJ. You're very, very low. I'm not going to have any information at that level of volume. You need to put the mic closer to the mouth. Bug says, you think I need Streamlab? I know I don't have a way of running Streamlabs, Bug, at the moment. So I don't. I have tried it in the past, and I even had Virgin out. Complaining that, and then Virgin basically came out and looked at the 2 laptops I had and laughed at me and says, mate, no wonder you can't run Streamlabs with shit laptops like that. Are you hoping to do any races this evening, JJ?
It's not like that.
What is it?
It's not like
that. Sorry. Hold on there, I higher up. Right. What did you say there? I'm a lot higher now. Probably able to hear you.
It's my mic volume.
Yes, it was probably my mic volume actually, JJ. Now that I've turned it up, I can hear you absolutely fine. Are you doing any of the races? You know there's a lot of pressure on you now, JJ. In turn. I think there's an awful lot of pressure on JJ now, because if we miss anything important in the chat, I think JJ will have a bit of a red face. What was that one for? I don't understand what that penalty was for. We're certainly not flowing on this track at the moment. Back end's a lot slidier, JJ, from I moved that top speed. I think down from 300 to 290. So it is. I can't hear you now. There's something wrong with your mic again. I agree. Your mic is shit. Is it an improvement? Is it an improvement? Excuse me. No, it's not. Yeah, your mic's not working, so it's not. Jerry. Yo, is that it back on? Hello, hello. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. Oh, by the way, remember it was blowing the other day, guys, in the, and yous were laughing at me. Apparently, any of yous on your hand controller, you see this here wee thing here? It actually does work if you blow into that. So and those are top speed trials. Make sure you're blowing into them wee holes at the front of your hand controller. It's a sad. Right, I didn't get a DR reset, which is good. I'm still in with all A pluses. So that's a good thing, I suppose. Right, let me leave this party chat. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Is there anybody else there who thinks I'll keep you up to date with a chat, but not waffle too much? Cause you know what I'm like, I lose my confidence. I do like talking shit to myself whenever I'm on my own. But yeah, is there anybody else there who would like to try to help a man out? And if yous are happy, if yous are happy enough that I miss a lot of that chat, like, and I just talk about a shite, then it'll be absolutely fine. I don't see I don't see Digit anymore, so I don't. So he's maybe done for this evening. Burrs is still here. Craig says he'll give it a go. Jerry says he'll give it a go if he wants. Only speak when needed. Feel free, guys. Feel free. Yes, I'll give it a go, because I know I am piss poor. I mean, one of you just get one open door, else even open one with 3 of us. But you know what I'm like. If it does end up, I lose my confidence and I stop talking and messing about the way I normally do. Then I need to focus here. I was daydreaming there. Almost got to tuck people out straight away. A bit glitchy, this race at the start. Oh, did you hear the big bang? They had him crashing into the wall. That sounded terrifying. Right, we said about the brake. Oh, that's alright, the brake balance will stay there. Right, better focus, Stephen, better focus. Mr. Turismo, he cheated. I seen him cheating. Smack his bum. Told you he cheated. Right in front of us too. You naughty, naughty boy. Oh, he's mistimed his brakes. Surely he'll feel guilty for that punt. No? No, he didn't. 5-second penalty. Go on, Mr. Turismo. He's quit out. He's quit out. That was... it's the penalties seem to be working. Right. Open up your wheel. Roll it on, boom, boom, go, go, go. And he has no slipstream. This could be our first proper pass. What is the slipstream in this here as well, I wonder? How far back does it work? Seems to be working at the minute. I'm still pulling them in, and we were pulling them in there from more than 3/4 of a second, so it's from further back. Oh, Steven, oh! 30 tires now, 30 tires, oh my goodness. Should have a quick reset button as well. It's going to be like Gran Turismo, where I turn one crash into several crashes. Plenty to be learned. There's plenty to learn, I'll tell you that much. It'll be a lot better, but before we get offline tonight. Oh, ho, 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 ho. My goodness. Very tail happy. So it is. It felt better. Any advice on tweaking the settings? I mean, to help me out with that there? Or should we just have a lot more patience? Use assist, please, Scotty, at least for one race. I know you're busting for me to use an assist. I really don't want to get used to using assists. Okay. Oh, the fans, my mum and dad. That's where my mum and dad are standing. So it is. It is realistic. It's very realistic game. Look at that grass and all. Oh, that looks nice. Shooting up in the bake. Oh, damage. There's damage on as well. Although it's not full damage. Listen. You are probably having a bit of a giggle and a laugh, but say what you want. So far, it's going a whole lot better than my first race. It really is. R.I.P. to this race. I know. The cars. I need to do something with the settings of the car. It's feeling much harder to drive now in this race. I mean, the back end. Stepping out on us. I mean, compared to what it was. I might just go back to keys settings at the very start. It did feel a bit understeery like, so it did, but it was a lot more steady on the back end. It's like very as soon as we touch the brakes at all now, whenever, and I've lost that wee black sign at the side. I wonder if it's maybe because I put my brake balance. No, it's two to the front. Usually makes the back end step out if you go to the rear. So it shouldn't be the brake balance that's causing that. Right. Need to remember where the pit lane is this lap. More patience, more patience. Much more, I mean, gentle inputs with a throttle. That might be a penalty, you know. I think it cheated, guys. I think it cheated. No, I didn't. I wouldn't cheat, so I wouldn't. Not in an online race against real people, you know? It's not my style. Right. I'm out of fuel as well. Yes, do change them. And I almost hit don't refuel there again. So it did. I moved the top speed from 300, although I only moved it down to 290, so it'll be slightly better acceleration. I mean, so it will, but the back end is definitely stepping out more than what it was. The car felt a lot more stable. But it might just be me. It might just be me trying to be a bit more aggressive, you know. Well, I know they got it now. Try and have a bit more patience. See if we can get anything respectable looking at all. Someone's on wet tires. That's surely a mistake. How's he even been allowed to pick wet tires? Your man seems to be very slow, doesn't he? I'm sure people who have turned up here today like are laughing at him. Don't know how. He's so slow. Right, where's that wee black sign? To focus a lot more on the way into that one. Be out way that braking zone so that we can turn in and straight line the braking. can get rid of the lift off oversteer immediately by setting the SD something. Right, after this race I'm gonna concentrate on the chat, and it feels a bit better now that I'm actually concentrating, like. I mean, so it does. I'm being nice and gentle with the throttle inputs. I feel like I'm maybe just trying to be a bit too greedy. And the stepping out on the way into this one, I feel like it's because we're daydreaming on the way into that corner and not being out wide, and then it means we're having to turn at the same time as trying to brake. It was stepping out immediately. We're just driving it wrong, maybe. Well, no maybes about it, definitely. Just need to focus. Learn how to drive it, maybe. Our own silly driving. Oh. just because we're going to run out. Oh, I've cheated. Oh, I've cheated. Hopefully no penalty, like we've lost a lot of time, but not enough time. You think so? What happened? What happened? Did the time just run out on us? Yeah, time just run out. Out we go. Make sure we get into the next one. How much of a break is there between them? 6 minutes. Bound to go better. Bound to go better. What do I think, boys? First one was very, very poor. Well, is there? It couldn't have got any poorer. So the second one was a wee bit better. Now the third one's bound to be a wee bit better. Hopefully before we get off the night, we'll actually have someone a race. Even if it's for last place, hopefully there'll be someone to play with. I need to stop doing such mistakes. I know. Just need to focus more. Concentrate, especially on the way into that first corner. Need to be straight line in the braking. Change the gearbox settings. Car settings. Right. Give me advice. Give me advice. Neil is still a bit confused. I'm struggling with the handling of the car. Very, very slidey at the back end. But again, it's if I don't change it and keep it on stand. Change it back to where it was at. Right, the top speed was at 300. And we'll just try it like that. It's a sad, sad situation. Let's roll ourselves a cigarette as well. Where's the countdown time? 4 minutes. Reduce the rear downforce demo. I mean, to help. Would that not make the back end slidier? If you reduced, I mean, the rear downforce. I really can't wait until they sort the BOP out. I think my ballast is right at the front. Or did it change that? Not seen as weight distribution. Right, hold on, I'll go into settings. Settings, car settings. Detail settings. Right, there we are. Have yourselves a juke. Chatty, put keys. Settings back on. I'm going on. Have you got key settings? I think they're handy, because I'm going to have to go then and rewatch this video and pause it and all again. Why do I have 525 rear downforce? Wind. I have wind settings at the moment, so do. Talk me through the you have 625, right? So if I move that, back up to 625. Any other advice? Why did it change them anyway? Key setup was stable. People in the chat advising me, you know what I mean? But everyone has slightly different advice. And then wind came in, and I thought to myself, oh, wind hauls a lot of ass, and so we changed the whole pile of stuff. We went on the wind settings, which immediately was more slidier at the rear leg compared to keys, a lot less understeer. Right, so we'll put that back down to what JJ says as well, back down to 290, now that we've hired that door up. What about, what's your front? Right, we don't even have time to, I'll watch Keys videos and go back to key settings after. Only 17 seconds. What is it? What's Bug and Neil talking about? What's happened, boys? Wind likes a loose back end. Right, well hopefully it'll be better. Well, a wee bit better now. We shall find out. We're still in A+ lobbies, which is a good thing. Although we're the slow guy. I will like a wee bit of a warm up. Top tip, use different setting sheets so you can switch between setups. The front is 400. I'll check it again after this. I'll go back on the key settings and then and then maybe just move the top speed up by a touch, because Keep is in qualifying with no slipstream. Scotty, add a new sheet and use key settings. What has happened? What is Neil talking about? Did something happen with, with Matt and Key? Cozy's in the house. Are you not put? Am I not putting a lobby together? The lobbies aren't working, man. So they're not. I think the lobbies are broke. From what I've heard, I'm just doing daily receipt with the poor old PlayStation 4 guys. That's not good for my stream here, like. So it's not. Even if I improve and end up reasonably quick and consistent, the fact that I'm not going to be able to be in the lobbies with all the other streamers and all is just, who's going to watch that shit? Catfish is in the house. You think the game it is crashing? I'm on a standard PlayStation 4, so the last race as well, it was a pretty long loading time. Nice to see you though, Catfish. Thanks for hopping in. What's PlayStation 5 like here on this here screen to enter? Is PlayStation 5 just like boom boom? We in 5 or 10 seconds straight into the room? Are you enjoying the game, Catfish, as well? I had a really nice experience last night on one of the wet races that started to dry up. It felt beautiful to drive. Really nice experience. It got me all excited. I still need their online mode like to improve for me. I really don't like all the settings. I'm still hoping that they're going to get a BOP sorted out. And then the fact that I'm not able to play with PlayStation 5 guys, like that's a huge disappointment. Not sure what way they're going to do the FIA now. PlayStation 4 guys maybe just aren't allowed to do FIA races, or if there is FIA races for PlayStation 4, it'll not count. Craig has spent 9 minutes on this here screen before. It's not good, like, I'm sure it's not, boys. It's not been a thrilling experience. For me, anyway. Still new, but still new. We'll keep our faith. Okay. A few updates. By the time it's loaded, I'll be drunk. There was only a wee splash of vodka through into it. Not enough to get me drunk. I have a bottle of bourbon up there, but if I'm stuck on this loading screen much longer, I might have to splash some bourbon into it as well. Can I even have an option to hit the O button or the start button and quit out? No, so I'm stuck here as long as I want my stream to keep going. Then I'm stuck here. Thank you, thank you. Good luck just getting into the race. We went out and did a warm-up and all, didn't we? This isn't us just trying to get into the race. We actually got into the room and then went and did the warm-up. And now, we're waiting on the race starting. I think. Your daughter turned the internet off. Oh dear, Neil. Is this the one that can't tell the time? You need to believe, Scotty. I know it's all about belief. Come on. Come on, Mr. Turismo. It's a badass game. So it is. I love it. I'll stroke my steering wheel as well. I'm losing hope though. Did I check out the ELO song? I didn't. Appropriate for the night as well. ELO. Let me type that shit in now. ELO song. That's all I need to type in. ELO song. Oh, I need to plug my phone in. ELO song. I'm not going to make the next race. Don't bring me down. ELO song. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. I guess it's going to be my fucking stream over as well. If I need to quit a race. I think it's maybe safer to avoid this online stuff, you know, until they pull their finger out and get it sorted out. This whole stream. ELO, don't bring me down. I'm gonna turn the mic off for a second. I'll listen to some more of that. So well, yes. Don't tell me once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. I'll check that one out a bit later as well. Lads, is my stream over? How long am I meant to keep waiting here, like? It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And it's getting more and more absurd. I think the stream has come to an end. I think we're stuck here. Damo's just earned 200k while I've been waiting. Right, hold on, I'm going to do a poll. Ask the community. Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Roll up, roll up. There's a free poll. Anybody can enter. We'll leave it sitting there for a while. Should we keep the faith? The online, yeah. I don't think I'm. I was looking forward. I mean, to racing like against real people and learning the track and learning the car and stuff. But this here shit, like this is soul destroying. Like how you meant to do a stream with this here kind of stuff? Read my message, Scotty, says JJ. Our game's usually this broken at release. Loads of games are. Loads of games do have problems at release. For sure. It's why they can sort them problems out or not. And all the tuning stuff, do you see? I mean, the more stuff that there is in a game that you can do. See the amount of tuning that you can do in this game. And the amount of stuff that you can buy and take off cars and add on cars and this and that. That, for me, opens up way more possibilities for guys to mess about and try to find way around rules and all. And it could end up very difficult, I mean, for them to make a BOP. I mean, that guys aren't able to find a way of cheating around it. We'll all jump back in the stream anyway, Scotty, won't we, guys? What do we think? Yeah, yes, it's a 75% think, and I don't think I'll do another poll whenever I start another stream. But I think we should avoid this stuff and maybe go back to the books or something. The thing at the bottom is stop spinning and everything. It's fucked. Right. Well, apologies, guys. I will end this stream then, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hopefully I'll see yous back in again. It's a shame, so it is, but we'll start another stream, and I think we should maybe avoid this online stuff until maybe even for a few weeks, until we see that it's running a lot better for other people. And we need to keep an eye on other people on PlayStation 4, or listen, any of you who are on PlayStation 4 trying it. Anyway, I'll see you in a wee second, guys. Apologies, Mr. Turismo. I'll headbutt him in the nose the next time I'm at a team meeting with him. Be back in a second. Where every day was as fresh as the bright blue sky.